How's it going? This is Donovan with the Bates Group of Keller Williams Realty. I'm here with Nicholas DeFelice with Radon Defense. We're just going to get a little bit about his business and ask him a few questions. So Nicholas, could you describe your business?
So we are a locally owned and professional radon testing and mitigation business. We offer local testing for home buyers, home sellers, and for individuals wanting to test their home levels. We also do installation of mitigation systems, which is the process of removing radon gas from a home. And we also offer maintenance and repair on existing systems that have already been installed by us or by other contractors.
All right, Nicholas, could you explain how you got into a business like this?
Yeah, of course. So my dad is a home inspector with Mitigation Services, and he's also a certified radon technician, and offered me the opportunity to get certified in the radon testing while I was a student at James Madison University, and used this as an opportunity to make some money over my summer breaks, in between and winter breaks and Thanksgiving break and all that. And then I decided to spend my senior internship with the American Lung Association spreading radon awareness with real estate agents, home builders, and people that I ran across everyday business. And I decided that more needs to be done because it's not very known. And so I decided that once I graduated from college in December that I would move forward into my own business with offering testing and mitigation services.
What is something most people don't know about your business?
Well, most people don't know what radon gas itself is, and we run into this everywhere, whether it's the person that's selling their home and asks us when we come to drop it off, or it's the person that's buying us calling, and just it's not explained very well for just the average person. What radon gas is a naturally occurring gas that comes from the decay product of uranium, and it builds up underneath the soil underneath your foundation of your home. Radon gas is the largest cause of lung cancer among non-smokers, and the second largest cause of lung cancer among among smokers. So unfortunately the EPA hasn't allocated, or government has not allocated enough money to the EPA to promote and push radon gas testing. The EPA recommends that all homes be tested for radon gas.
Yeah, and this is really important. I know a lot of my clients, they didn't even know what radon was, like you said. I had to explain it to them. They didn't even know that it existed, and they didn't know that it's basically everywhere. When you're thinking about your clients in the past, what was one of the most memorable experiences, or something that you just know, like, oh, I'll always remember this day?
Well, I don't have a particular individual event, but it's more of and we laugh about it in the radon industry, kind of, that, real estate agents will tell clients, or people will call asking about radon saying, well, I was told it's nothing serious. Mm-hmm. And that, oh, I don't have a basement, I don't have an issue here, or we have a crawl space, it's not an issue. Well, radon gas can be found everywhere, whether you have a basement, crawl space, or it's one level home. We found some of our highest tests have come up in homes with no basement. Okay. And so it's more on the fact that just the overall professionals, except for radon professionals, just aren't educated enough on radon, and we kind of, like I said, we kind of laugh about it. Yeah. Back on behind the scenes. It's a serious thing. It's a serious thing, and it's unfortunate that people don't know enough about it.
You've been doing this for a little while now. And just out of curiosity, what do you like most about being an entrepreneur?
I like the freedom it brings. I don't have to, I work when I want, take my time off when I want, I'm able to be in charge. Growing up, I always liked being in leadership roles, whether it was when I was getting my Eagle Scout award through Boy Scouts, or being a team captain on the soccer or church basketball leagues. And I just always liked being in control, being able to control what happens. My dad always told me, control your own destiny. Well, I'm controlling my own destiny by owning my own business.
All right, great. So if there's any advice or anything you would like to share to people who want to start their own business, or who are thinking about being an entrepreneur, what would you say?
Say be patient. It's time consuming. You gotta be willing to put that time, but also gotta understand that patience is key. Patience is the golden is gold in this, and it took me a while to figure it out. You know, I was expecting people to call me back next day, and it's one of those things that until you get your name out there, you're not on the top of everybody's list to call back. Yeah. So you got to be patient. The work will come, and with hard work, it pays off.
Absolutely. Like I tell people, we're in the business of no. If you're not patient, if you're not willing to hear all those no's to find that yes, it's going to be very hard for you to continue business. So that's one of the things, like you need to be patient. You need to be able to take a lot of no's and find that yes, because there are going to be people who wants to use your business and who wants to who likes you as a person, who wants to try you out, and then that's when business grows. Who are some of your business idols and role models?
I'd have to say first off would be my dad. Okay. This is what he did. He started out working in construction, and he started his own business, and was just from that day on. And the way I grew up in a family-owned business environment. Okay. And I throughout college is what I wanted to do. I wanted to follow my dad's footsteps. Okay. But you know, throughout this interview, I've mentioned him a lot, and I'm sure people would like to hear something different than just my dad. And so if I had to pick someone or a couple other people, I have to say Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Mark Wahlberg. I was in freshman year of college, watched a movie with the two of them in there, and started following them and just watching them as business people successfully succeed, and as entertainers, and just for some reason those two, I just like following their social media accounts with motivational and inspirational stuff, and just watching them up at the crack of dawn at 4 a.m. ready to make their money. And that's kind of how I approach business nowadays. So
all right, so what do you love most about this city? Like some of your favorite places or favorite things to do out here?
Well, first off, this is where I grew up. The day I was born right across the street at Potomac Hospital, and lived in the same house for 23 years now, except for the 4.5 years I was at school. But all my memories come from this area: soccer games, soccer championships, basketball championships, Eagle Scout Award, and I just am never very close to home. So I love it here, and I found my key spots. I like to go out on Friday, Saturday nights with friends and the girlfriend. We like come to Stonebridge and go have a good pizza over at Bricks, or go to El Paso, have a nice authentic Mexican dinner, and I like to be close to home.
Okay. All right, Nicholas, it was great learning about your business. I do have one more question. Why do you think it's so important for people to shop locally?
I think it's important because the people that you run into, they're homegrown for the most part. It's a very popular area in the Northern Virginia, especially in the Woodbridge area, and a lot of people grew up, went to high school in this area, went to elementary school, and all their activities are local, and so they know the area. It's home to them and us, and we want to make it feel like home to everybody else. We want all of our, everybody that's in this area, our neighbors. So that's probably a reason why I would say it's best to shop locally. Okay. We run into each other at the grocery store, and it's just nice to have that personal relationship in the industry like this.
All right, great. All right, so that's all we have. I'm Donovan Bates with the Bates Group of Keller Williams Realty Professionals.
And I'm Nicholas DeFelice with Radon Defense Testing and Mitigation Services. Feel free to visit us at radondefensevirginia.com. Thank you.
All right, and if you know anybody who's looking to buy or sell real estate, to have them give me a call.